Hello, everybody. Yes, we are recording this right now for you. I'm Mark Smith, Vertical Datacom. We're your area Signamax representatives. We've been the representatives for Signamax since 2003. We may start finally be getting this down. We've got a lot of projects out there. We've done a lot of things. We've had a lot of people that have changed places, et cetera, et cetera. But fortunately, we don't know what we're doing and we're going to try it anyway. So what is structured cabling? You see all these items. Is it any one of these items? What's a BMS? What's an FLS? I think we know what everything else is. It's not any one of these things. It's all of these things. It's an integrated building engineering infrastructure upon which all of these listed networks can be built. Voice, data, TV, surveillance, BMS, and FLS. And actually, plumbing is also a network within your building, and people don't think about that. And electrical is also a network within your building, but we're focused on these low voltage networks today. Generic cabling is a structured telecommunications cabling system capable of supporting a wide range of applications. Generic cabling can be installed without prior knowledge of the required applications. Application-specific hardware is not a part of generic cabling. So what we're trying to do here is we're talking about a Cat6 type of infrastructure where your video can play on it, your telecommunications can run on it, everything that we're doing these days on the network can run on it, even your access control networks can run on it. It's built to host a wide range of systems. So what is it with all the rules? Well, network performance is, I'm going to get rid of that, is lower than the one specified by the standard. So we're trying to have a standard that's got headroom in it. And high cost of making changes to the system, adds, moves, changes, procedures are very expensive. So we're trying to do it right the first time. And the inability to support new technologies, we're always trying to future-proof when we're building a network and designing a network. So what to expect? Well, the following will be discovered. We're going to talk about design. We're going to talk about installation, administration, certification testing, and what's all involved in there, and then registration of your project with us on the 25-year system warranty. Okay, there's two rules. Remember, the encircled I for information is a requirement, and the check is conditions, conditional things that we have to consider. These rules are relating to transmission performance, design, installation rules, certification testing, applying for the structured cabling system warranty, and other things that we make up as we make them up. Now, these conditions are universal methods of design and installation. These are things that we discuss. You may need to take some exceptions. We'll discuss it. Some may be acceptable, some may not be. A 5,000-foot multi-mode OM1 run, probably not going to be acceptable if you're going to be trying to run video over it or backbone data. Selection of materials or equipment, supply of resources needed for long-term continuous operation, improvement, adaptation to new telecom applications and technology. So when we're looking at other requirements, are all the rules in your manual, which we're using in the binders that you have today that you've all bought, are what we call I call them the Igor binders. Igor Smirnov is our engineering director at Signamax. Igor has spent the last 30, 40 years putting together systems and studies, and he's built these binders. It's the 80-20 rule. In these binders is the 20% of what we use every day in installing systems 80% of the time. So we've grabbed the 20% that is used 80% of the time. Most of your questions, if you dig into the Ask Igor book, you will find that the answer is in there. You just have to do it. But the requirements are described by terms like shall, must, prohibited, not allowed, and we'll find other terms also. All the rules, conditions are marked by a check mark in the box in the manual are conditions and must be complied to obtain the cabling system warranty in all cases, except for when they cannot be executed due to objective reasons. The requirements are described by terms like recommended, allowed, permitted, things along these lines. Now here's our class breakdown. You've got this nice binder. You're going to get a beautiful copy of the certified installer list and a nice certificate. Signamax warranty system, Signamax cabling system components, cabling system, the horizontal subsystem, the backbone subsystem, telecommunications spaces, work area, telecommunications room, equipment room, entrance facilities, installation practices, administration, certification testing, warranty registration. These are all the things we're going to dig into in this class. You'll notice that we have right out of the box a 5-year warranty. Guarantees repair, replacement, refund for any components purchased via authorized distribution channels from the 5 years from the date of purchase. And it's issued to the end user. The labor cost is not included in that. Covers cable assemblies, passive telecommunications, connecting hardware, networking equipment, extension modules, and power supplies. 5-year product warranty right out of the box. We have a 10-year program and a 15-year program, but let's go right to what we're all here for, and that is the system is covered for material and labor for 25 years from the date your installation is approved and registered with Signamax. It guarantees repair, replacement, or refund for any components purchased via authorized distribution channels. Meet or exceed the ANSI TIA 568C and ISO IEC 1180 cabling performance specifications, and supports any current or future application designed to operate over the applicable system. In the event of any problems, Signamax can be contacted directly to work with you and your Signamax certified partner to promptly resolve the issue. The warranty period starts the moment of registration with Signamax, and the way we do it is you're going to get a Dropbox file from Hugo or Brianna, and you will get a Dropbox file, all of the paperwork that's needed there, documentation there. This warranty covers your labor. It covers cable assemblies, passive telecommunications, connecting hardware, performance of telecommunication applications. Only a Signamax authorized installer or consultant can offer the 25-year system warranty. So today we are here to deputize you as we go along. If you have questions, please bring them up. That's what we're here for. Registration of warranty. The following actions must be submitted. Positive test results. Don't be sending me failing test results. If you have a failure, please figure out what's causing the failure. Feel free to call me. I've got lots of ideas for what can cause failures. Hopefully you'll get those corrected, but we want to see all green when you send those in to us. And you're going to be sending us the raw data. You're going to grab the file, the raw data file, and send that to us. We've got all of the testers, the Wire Expert, the Fluke, the LandCat. We've got the software to open those, but we want the raw data form in a simple file. All applicable PDF forms filled out and submitted, floor plan submitted. The warranty for telecommunications applications becomes effective only if the Signamax cabling system is used in a channel model. That's telecommunications. Any questions? Thank you. We're trying to keep you connected. Signamax cabling system design principles and installation principles. Where did it come from? Based on requirements and recommendations of the international and national standards. It specifically came from telecommunications cabling with a commercial building and between buildings and campus environment. You know, this course is good for 8 BICSI continuing education credits. BICSI is Building Industry Consulting Services International. And this body was brought together to be a liaison between architects and the telecommunications industry. Used to be they built a high-rise building, at the end of it hand you the keys, here you go Mr. Owner, here's your building, Here's the keys to your building. You go, yeah, well, I need telephones again. Yeah, call the phone company. They'll put it in for you. Well, rules specifying, we wanted to get involved in the very beginning of this. So we came up with and developed rules for cabling topology, transmission media, cabling distances, and telecommunication outlet configurations. Here's your typical telecommunication system. You've got subsystems and additional elements, horizontal subsystem, backbone subsystem, work area, telecommunications room, equipment room, and entrance facilities and administration. Here's your typical telecommunications system, main cross connect, level 1 backbone, subsystem cable, intermediate cross connect, level 2 backbone subsystem cable, horizontal cross connect, horizontal subsystem cable, consolidation point, multi-user telecommunication outlet, or a MUTOA, or MUTO, which is like for cubicle type environment, telecommunications outlets, which you would see at the wall. Now, here's an inter-building campus backbone subsystem. With this, we're going to start with the main wiring closet, intermediate, well, ER and EF, which I'm going to have to figure out what the hell that is. Intermediate cross connects on the main floors. These are going up to horizontal cross connects on each floor, coming back down to the main cross connect. Oh, equipment room, there you go. Equipment room or equipment facility, ER, duh. And from there, we go out to the telecommunication outlet. This is a subsystem and elements topological single building layout. We have a service entrance with the equipment room out to a main cross connect, equipment room, horizontal cross connects. There you can see your TR out to the telecommunication outlet. So horizontal is in the telecommunication room out to the TO, and there's your backbone system. We run that along the back wall or up and down through the building. North and south. WA is washroom. I don't know. Wiring, WATO, work area. There you go, work area. Horizontal subsystem. Let's see if we have to go out and we need another horizontal subsystem. Signamax cabling system schemes consist of 3 cabling subsystems, level 1 backbone, level 2 backbone, and horizontal cabling. Here's our level 1 backbone. We're coming from the main cross connect out to the intermediate cross connect. From there, we're going to come out to the horizontal cross connects, which will be in our wiring closets into the hall, which will then go from the horizontal cross connects on the patch panels out to the TOs, the telecommunication outlets. Channel and permanent link, one of my favorite subjects. The transmission performance of structured cabling between specific interfaces is detailed in terms of the channel and the permanent link. The channel includes the patch cables, is what you need to know. So the permanent link is the horizontal cable to the wall plate, and we're using terminal equipment. We're going to come with a patch cable out to your computer or out to your telephone. The channel limits are 10% more relaxed than the permanent link. The channel is the transmission path between active equipment and the terminal equipment. For the purposes of testing, the channel does not include the mated connection at the IT equipment. Right, we don't want to plug that in. It's just the patch cables, passive cables. The permanent link is the transmission path between the mated connectors located at the ends of the installed cable and the cabling subsystem. The permanent link contains the mated connection located at the ends of the installed cabling. So this is what you're testing, and the standards are 10% tighter on permanent link than they are on channel. Any questions about that? Good. You'll find that you can pass channel sometimes, but you may be failing permanent link. Signamax cabling system components. Twisted pair performance. Cat 5e is 100 ohm unscreened or screened twisted pair 4-pair cables. Transmission characteristics are up to 100 megahertz. Category 6, 100 ohm unscreened or screened twisted pair 4-pair cables. Transmission characteristics are up to 250 megahertz, and 6A we go out to 500 megahertz, and there we're talking about transmitting 10 gig Ethernet over copper cable. Twisted pair components, we have jacks, patch panels, cross connects, patch cords, cable, etc. Optical fiber, you're going to find we have a very nice line. This is a nice graph right here. There's your loss on OS1 is 1 dB per kilometer on the 1310, or 1 dB per kilometer on the 1550. OS2 is 0.4 dB loss per kilometer. Here you can go 2,000 meters, 6,000 feet on OS1. OS2 is 10,000 meters, 30,000 feet. And there we're talking about single mode fiber. Now here's the multi-mode. Okay, here we go. OM1, that's what I was saying. 100 megabit, you can go 2,000 meters. That's a 100 megabit backbone, 2,000 meters. 1,000 base SX, OM1, 275 meters. 10G base S, 10 gig, that's 33 meters. Not very far. 40 gig, you're not going to get there. OM2, you can see that 550 meters and 82 meters for 10 gig. And OM4, which we're all going to right now, 1,000 meters on 1,000 base SX, and 10G base S is 550 meters. 150 meters on 40 gigs, so, you know, it's carrying the mail. We have great fiber boxes, LIUs, light interface units, patch cords, connections, connectors. We've got everything for fiber to bring your fiber together for your backbones. Not bad. Okay, we've gone through the first part of this. We're going to stop and share. Okay, I'm back again. Good to see you. Let me see what I got here. Let's see how oh, there we go. Pause, stop.